David, Lowland, Gorgeous Grumper, thank you for the resubs. And Nomis as well. I missed it earlier, but cheers. There's actually a lot I missed, so I apologize if I skipped over you. I'm really, really eager to start adding ancients to the colony so I can start raffling them off to you all. And also, the more people that we have, the easier it will be to expand and go to war with other factions. Because these cheese raiders and decline corsairs and zero-day exploiters, they need to die. Yeah, kind of rough last week. Well, I agree. And I hope I fixed it. All right, so aggro. I want you to grow and plant cut over construct to get the rice going. And we have more options here. We have a north and south door yet again. Is this a brand new series? It is. It is indeed. Looks like I now have access to the ancient broadcast station. There is some uranium in this large hermetic crate. And I will run these cables to gain access to 2 more doors. And I'm going to do that now. Because, so let's schedule, I'm going to copy my current schedule so that I can paste it back in, but I'm going to tell aggro here just to work so that I can maybe sleep in a bed, if I can find a bed. I found a bed. Who would have thought? And we have an assault rifle and a steel flak helmet. All right, let me toss the steel flak helmet on. I'm going to get rid of the sleeping spot because that won't be needed anymore. Don't worry about the potted plant. I don't think it's going to bring the room together. Now, the only fear is hypothermia. There is a real case that I can't keep the full facility warm enough for aggro until he has more clothing. So I got to keep an eye on that. So let's go back to schedule here, paste in his sleep schedule, and have him go to sleep in a proper bed so he can sleep faster. And well do I. Thank you for the resub. Welcome. All right. You have about 1 minute left to vote on the door to hack. And I am going to try to power up the entire facility, or at least all the parts of it that I currently see. And it looks like I need to run a little power out here and run a little power out here to open these 2 doors. These 2 doors are frozen shut. At the moment, it's 60 degrees here, and as long as it is warmer than 51, I'm okay. So I have to keep an eye on the temperature, but since it's April, May, and it's becoming warmer over time, not colder over time, I should be okay. But it's one of those should be with like a lot of asterisks, if you know what I mean. All right, looks like you guys want north door. And I just woke up a whole lot of these doors here. Good. So this looks like a bathroom. And this is, ooh, a wonderful dining room with beer and an ancient heater. Awesome. Let's go ahead and stick this heater in this large central room to start warming us up. So I'm going to move that now. I'm also going to increase the heat up to 88. Or maybe not that hot. What is my upper? 83? So let's do 80 Fahrenheit or 27 Celsius so that I can perhaps start to heat up more of this facility. And let's hack this north door. That's what you all voted on. And then I still have yet to explore this direction. And I'm going to start to queue up all of the junk items to be broken down. There's a lot of rehabbing of this facility that will need doing to bring it up to operational parameters. Magic Hippie, thanks for all the gifted subs. You have pleased the Yoda Lord, and as a result, 2 peanuts have appeared before him. All right. This is a much bigger vault than the last one. Oh, yeah. I will admit I've pre-picked this vault for story reasons. So this wasn't random. It was predetermined. Because it's a nice one. But that's all I did. I didn't change anything but the starting character and the vault. The washing machines don't work, sadly, no. How do you pick the vault? I just modified this scenario. So, what should we do next? We can either hack the pod or hack the south door. One or the other. And put a short timer on that. While we do that, I want to try to get this this door open. Because I don't know what's behind. I feel like Bob Barker. What's behind door number 4? That was Bob Barker, right? So we've got the power generator, a chem fuel plant. This chem fuel plant seems to be plugged into nothing, so I will move it. And then just a whole lot of sort of garbage doodad type stuff. There's also yet another door here that I don't have access to. This facility went into hard lockdown. So for me to open up this door, I need to run these cables here. Got it. And that's going to be for tomorrow, because Aggro here is sleeping. Oh, also, let me switch from the machine pistol to the assault rifle. Because that might be nice. Monty Hall, Bob Barker was The Price is Right. Thank you. Was the behind? Yeah, that. Or Drew Carey. Because Drew Carey ran... Well, no, that was The Price is Right as well. I don't know. I didn't really watch those shows. As that might be sort of obvious. Alright, so the pod here, there's someone named Sammy inside. Sammy is going to be raffled off to you guys. So let me get that raffle timer up and refresh the eligibility. Anyone that is active in the chat between now and when the raffle timer runs out is eligible to win Sammy. And get Sammy named after you. And then also perhaps decide on if and when you'll go into the gene modding and, you know, some other sort of decisions that I'll allow you to make. So good luck. I do hope to be trying to add a rather large roster, certainly larger than last stream, so that there is a lot more characters that can be raffled off to you all. Three hospital beds, I know. 3 ancient crypto sleep suspenders, which are more or less hospital beds. And then a whole lot of these vital monitors, which I'm uninstalling because we don't need that many vital monitors. Or at least not yet, with our population of 1. So here we go. Sammy is out. Sammy Garador, a Joywire addiction counsel. Wait, they were an addict and then they became an addiction. Well, I guess that makes sense. Quick sleeper, masochist, optimist, cannot do intellectual, so they can't hack, like, at all. They do plant, shoot, social, their powers. Weapons expert, aiming time is reduced, ranged cooldown is reduced, so they shoot faster. Gotta get a minigun for that one. And then weakness is unstable. Psychic sensitivity is increased 100%. They have a stab scar on their left arm that is painful, which is kind of nice because they're a masochist, so that works for me. And, yeah, this is going to be raffled off. They also have pants. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the flak jacket off of Sammy and have Aggro wear it. And let's do the work priorities as well. So they're both good wardens. You are going to be now our farmer, because you are passionate about that, and I'd like you to gain skills. They also came with a low shield pack, which is kind of nice. and a bolt-action rifle. So now aggro has an uncovered groin, but at least has a flak jacket, which warms him up to 20, warms him up a bit, so he's not so temperature sensitive. All right, and I think all that is left to do is to hack the south. So I'm going to start hacking the south while Sammy builds, well, tries to build. She just failed. While she builds and vomits everywhere aggressively. Why is all the steel allowed? I don't know what you mean. Oh, this steel? I just hadn't unforbidden. All right, trying to get this little home of ours. Holy cow. ALS gamer. Oh my lord. That is a lot of gifted subs. And Shellbell as well. All right, you got the pink plush cam now. Cheers, dude. Now everybody in the chat is subbed. It was fun having you as a character in the Dwarven Lords. I'm very excited for the upcoming mini-series next weekend, for even more of you all to be named after characters. I just love involving the community, as that's probably apparent. Everyone in the chat is subbed, except for a few, and I'm sorry about that. All right, so here's the southern door. Something else that I could do is to start splitting up the rooms so they have their own rooms. So, Sammy, I'm going to put you in here so that you have your own bedroom, and then I'm going to uninstall the other furniture so that this becomes Aggro's bedroom. And I'm sure this will change over time as our population grows. I'm going to need to actually build bedrooms and all, but the benefit of having your own and slightly impressive bedroom is going to be kind of nice, and then Aggro will have a very impressive one. Marauder and Valor Moses, thank you for gifting out subs. Cheers. Well, okay. Cheers, because you can't see me. Don't forget the extra door in the reactor room. Oh, good call. I actually had forgotten about that. And Forever Lily, thank you for gifting out a sub to LDDP. All right, we have yet another door, and, well, actually two more. So we'll hit that in the morning, figure out what that is. Magic Hippie, thanks for the bits, too. We also have two turrets here, these ancient security turrets, which I'm going to flick off for now. All right, so what is behind door number 2? We have got meals, ovens, microwaves, stoves. Man, this looks like Prison Architect. And then behind door number 1, we have got... It is... open tile, which is going to be really, really awesome for transport pods. And I'm going to strip up all the floors in there. Yeah, and an ancient solar generator. Swank. All right, I'm going to clean up some of these cables that are everywhere. And I think that noise was the giveaway, so it goes to Kellyan. Congrats, Kellyan. If you want to change your name from Kellyan to something else, just let me know. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to wait until I have a little bit more biomodding stuff added to this, but you can also sort of decide when you want to go in the pod and stuff like that. So congrats. Rigged. I know. All right, so here's the next thing. What should our priority be? All right, so 3 simple options. Seek out other vultures. We are vultures, by the way. Fixing up the nest. This is the nest. And then viewer submitted suggestions, and I would open up that that inbox. The other thing I'm probably going to want to do is to expand the home zone a little bit to actually include everywhere. And it looks like fixing up the nest is likely, well, it's leading, so I'm going to start working on fixing up the nest. Just cleaning it up so that it is not so gross, so that we get some more benefit. Yeah. How's my farm? Okay, so we do have rice. I have another door in the generator room on the north side. I don't see any other doors. So seeking out other vultures would be opening this last southern locked door, as that is likely leading to the outside. These guys were nutty, and they built their kitchen furniture out of uranium. Who does that? All right, something else that I could do is to add some additional lights in and around the area so that we can see what we're doing a little bit better. Because we're running off of a geothermal generator that is, it has plenty of light. Or plenty of power. I don't know what words mean anymore. We have a lot of work to do to make this clean. And let me put a timer on that. 1 more minute to vote. More coffee? Oh, I feel ya. Alright, there needs to be power drop there. These power cables are probably not needed. The one that runs through this bedroom, probably unnecessary. Sorry about your little bedroom there. There we go. Oh, and that dropped power. Okay. Glow-in-the-dark furniture never stubbed that little toe again. A little rut. Yep. It's true. Alright, fixing up the nest. Got it. Eager to do it. So we still haven't removed the other ancient beds in here. The reason I'm breaking these down is they can't be moved. One of the things I want to try to do is I want to try to keep as much of the architecture in this facility ancient styled, which means at the next possible time that I'm able, I want to get rid of this heater and replace it with an ancient heater. Basically, ancient only would be ideal. There's a car in the bedroom. This is actually a Worse Spider remnant. There is a ancient car frame over here, though. And faction bombardment going on. 2 unknown factions are engaged in fierce shelling in a battle nearby. Oh god, real nearby. Don't come over here. Although I can't really be bombarded because we have overhead mountain for just about the entire base, rendering us basically immune to that kind of bombing. Which is probably good. Alright, the other thing I'm going to start to do is to replace the floors that are cracked asphalt with concrete. It's not going to be the prettiest solution, but at least is a stopgap until we have smithing researched. That's another thing that I could do is to get a research bench up. Oops, I missed. And then probably most importantly is do this in the kitchen area, as that is the rec room, dining room. Kind of important to keep that nice. It's very impressive now, so I guess that was good. Did the Vault Wardens end? It did. It did. It was too buggy, and I abandoned it as a result. It died a inglorious death, sadly. Well, things are definitely getting cleaned. Should I prioritize research? Yes or no? Meaning that I would have aggro build and hop on a research bench instead of working on his current tasks. So the research rate that we have is very slow. I just wanted to make that clear. It's a 50% research rate, which is pretty penalizing, but for good reason. The lore behind this is that the entire world has descended into sort of a dark age of violent chaos. And because of that, we're just doing science is just very difficult as a result. Result of the Dark Ages. So, research rate for us is terrible. But the nest here is starting to look kind of nice, kind of fast. So yeah, this is a proper bedroom now. And you guys say yes. All right, got it. Where? I'm going to put my research bench sort of in this location. Does the solar panels even work? Yes. In fact, they are ruggedized to the point where they're not even susceptible to solar flares. They actually generate more power during solar flares. That's one of the benefits of all the ancient structures, is that they actually become better during solar flares, not worse, which is kind of nice. So first research. What research should we queue up? So the options here would be smithing, and that would unlock the field smithy, melee weapons, keeping in mind that our ideology hates Neolithic weapons, so it's not really a viable weapon to use unless we want to suffer penalties, but it does lead to machining and other things. We could also go straight for microelectronics, which is a lofty one because that will take just a lot of effort and time. We could go for beer or psychoid. I'm just going to call it beer and tea alike. And I think that's probably all that I want to include at the moment. I guess sterile materials. I'll include that as well, because sterile materials does help out with research speed, and as we are transhumanists, it also helps out with biosculpting. Our biosculpt rates go up. Kellyanne, do you know how to mine? No, you don't. All right, so taking a look at our current workforce, no one knows how to handle animals. No one really knows how to cook. No one really knows how to mine. No one knows how to tailor, smith, art, craft, and she won't clean ever. Yeah, we have some obvious gaps in our workforce, but that's fine. Is the carpet in the research room? Yes, this is indeed carpet, which I will likely strip up and replace with you have a 3x3 farm. Tiny little farm. A little bit lighter. Nice. And let's queue up smithing. That seems to be the popular choice. If you want to change your mind in the next minute, not likely to happen. But if you want to change your mind, happy to adjust. Whoa! Rapid fire deconstruction. Love it. Can outside raids affect me until I open the door? I don't believe so, no. I'm sort of immune. So another thing that I wanted to do is to set up a stockpile for food. So I'm going to have this be high priority food, except for pemmican and Packer survival meals. And have this as preferred. Because we're transhumanists, we don't mind eating out of nutrient paste. And because none of us can cook, it also makes sense to just eat nutrient paste. And Dry Moonlight, thank you for the resub. 13 months of awesomeness. I love it. All right, let's get rid of this horseshoe pin, because this is dexterity play at 100%. And then these foosball tables are dexterity play at 110. So it's best if we practice our dexterity more productively. And smithing it is. Yeah, we are going to be eating rice pudding. So these hoppers here are going to be vegetarian, except for raw fungus. Copy, paste, paste. And then what we're going to do is to assign our guys to eat paste only. So I'm going to delete some of these other food and then adjust paste to be nutrient paste. Oops. There we go. The reason being is I want to reserve the Packer survival meals for while we're traveling on the overworld. Thanks. Oh, that made it worse. It went down the wrong tube. I'm good. Just gonna sound like I'm dying for a minute. Okay. Maybe it's done? Nothing like hot coffee going in your lungs. I can sort of feel it just sitting there. Oh yeah, that's smart. Just turn it over to the Yoda cam so you don't have to watch me suffer. No sarcasm, thank you. We don't pay you to die? I know, tacos, I know. I gotta work on that. Work on the whole not dying thing. Pet Echo, if she's in the room, she is not, but I can try to call her. Alright, gave her a ring. We'll see if she shows. She's a fickle animal, as many of you probably already know. So, Aggro, let's actually have you research rather than deconstruct. All right. New question. Should I go exploring or fix up my hull? The nanites are off? Oh, yes, they are. Thank you for catching that. That would have been upsetting, because I would lose 3 nanites for no reason other than the automatic replugging them in failed. Where's Kellyanne? There we are. Nutrient paste. One of the advantages of nutrient paste is you don't end up ever eating... you don't eat, like, without tables, because nutrient paste... you redeem from the dispenser, which means you don't pocket it, which is kind of nice. So you see here, we don't have it in our pockets. There is still nanites in the sling, and they have not degraded. So this is an infinite nanite suspender. Obviously this... Ooh, 2 glowworm meds. Obviously this this mod didn't account for the rad genius. I can't even say that with a straight face, but yes. I have outsmarted it. That's kind of broken. Yeah, we can actually decide on whether you think it's broken enough for me to not do it, because I'm okay with that. So we're almost done fixing up all the broken asphalt except for this room, but I have plans for that room that are different. Maybe? Actually, it all looks like sand underneath. I don't know. I was hoping that maybe there's some arable soil here that I could farm in. But taking a look at it, it does not look like that to be the case. So what I'll do is I'll strip up where the asphalt is and see if there's any... there's a little bit of soil here. So maybe there's some soil under here that I could farm in, but it's quite likely that we're just going to have to rely heavily on the hydroponic farms. And fixing up the home is leading by a long shot. You guys really do like the reno, don't you? I don't blame you. I like it too. So at some point, once I leave the confines of my home, I will do the defogging, because there's a bit of a bug, as I'm sure you can see, where the walls don't get revealed. Is it a door behind the green thing? No, it's not. It's just unrevealed fog. Because RimWorld was never meant to be played like this. So the fog revealer doesn't really work. I think I'm going to move Agro's bed, because this is a thoroughfare that leads to the dining room, which causes problems, sleep disruption. But yeah, here you can see the other side of this. It's just a empty sort of nothing wall that you can't see. Why did I remove the thermo? Just to get the floor down, to increase the sterile properties of the room. I'll put it back. These ancient geothermal generators can be minified, unlike the regular ones. So I've now fixed up underneath. All right, smithing, we have made very little progress, but we're working on it. Is there soil around the solar generator? I'm checking that. There is a bridge here, which sort of indicates that there's likely mud. So maybe there's soil. Let me not strip up the bridge, because you can't really plant on mud. So this might be a way for us to grow crops with a line of sight to the sky, or whatever you want to call it. Also, looks like we have enough power that I can turn off the ancient chem fuel power generator, because we're exceeding the amount of power that we need. My day is going pretty well. Eros, how about you? Wild man wanders in. Okay. I like how I can see the wild man. He's a 71-year-old teetotaling sanguine nudist. Maybe we'll torture him. Or, excuse me, interrogate him. Oh, thank you, Blight. Jesus. Could you leave me with a crop next time? Dear Lord. 100% of my rice just goes poof. You know what? Don't even resow it. Thank you for tuning in to The Vultures, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Radamonk.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Or alternatively, you could join Discord and sign up for notifications. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to everybody that came out to the live stream and supported me, Twitch subscribers and Patreon patrons alike, and viewers like you that support the channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, friends. Greetings, fellow vultures. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to the second episode of The Vulture, which originally streamed live on Twitch. There, now you can resow. And don't go nowhere. South door, maybe? Yeah, I mean, I'll hack the south door once the poll wins for me to explore. But it doesn't really serve me to go out there until that becomes the voted priority. And we're still fixing up the joint. Maybe move the farm closer to the kitchen? Yeah, I could do that. I could move the farm into here at some point. possibly, so it's kitchen adjacent. Or even move the farm in here and then have the... No, I mean, I think this makes sense for the dining room because the nutrient paste dispenser, just because of the way these doors are laid out, it's kind of perfect for nutrient paste. But yeah, I could move the farm in here. I don't know. Once I have more farms, I'll consider caring about it, but I don't have a lot of farms yet. Pet Yoda. I could do that. He's in the room. Hey, buddy. He's the best. I decided to start over, and I kind of addressed it at the start of the stream, but basically there were too many bugs that were not... I could fix them, but it didn't really make sense to bother to fix them. Starting over just made a lot more sense. And Andrew, cheers. So we are very close to being done sort of fixing up the joint, which is great. We have a little bit of hauling left to do. So I'm going to ask this question again. Do we continue fixing it up? All right, it does not look to me like there's going to be soil here. This looks soilless. I'm going to run power around the perimeter. So that it can light it up from the other side, so that I don't have to be in the dark here. But I don't have a lot of hopes for this being a farming room. Doesn't look like the soil is any good. Go exploring is starting to win. So maybe tomorrow morning, if it does win, I will... Ooh, it's summer. I will hack that southern door and get exploring. Something else we might want to do is to get ourselves a prison. For now, I will put a prison in here. All right, go exploring. Like it. Yeah, if you could field the questions about the fresh start, it would be much appreciated, because I assume I'm going to get those questions a lot. All right, aggro. Hack south door. And then Kellyan, let's get the ancient bed in there as a prison. So one of the things that you could do in this mod is you can interrogate prisoners to learn the location of other facilities. So that wild man might know something, and I will absolutely interrogate him if he does. Okay, oh, this is all just sand. It's coarse and rough and gets everywhere. Oh, hey, look, a little bit of stony soil. Not much to rely on. Stutach, thanks for the gifted sub, and Randall Thorpe for the resub. All right, this looks like a non-starter. Does not look like soil. And there is a grizzly bear named Mortimer that just crashed outside somewhere. Randall Thorpe, thanks for the bits as well. Aggro is almost done getting outside. And there is another door down here unpowered. So we got to get power to this door to be able to open it. Well, Aggro stares at a wall intensely, because that's how he rolls. All right, there we go. This is the outdoors. So we have a ancient point defense turret that I'm going to move inside. Let's also install dead power so that we can turn these off remotely. And here is Minister, who's starving to death. There is a ostrich, 3 boomalopes, minister, and an ostrich. So not very much. What I could actually do for him is just to wait. So he's a bad back. Just to wait for him to lose consciousness. I don't know where that bear went. It must have landed and got up and walked out. How's my spine doing? It's doing all right. I just straightened it. So thank you, Zach, for the reminder. And let me update the home zone so as to not include the outside so we don't have to sweep up sand, because that makes no sense. And now that I have everything revealed, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use dev mode to defog everything, unless there is ancient dangers. Because, oh, there is an ancient danger. Never mind. I'm going to not defog until I open up that ancient danger, because otherwise it's like cheating. What's wrong with my spine? Oh, I just have an old injury that flares up every now and then. An old disc injury between my L4 and L5. And every now and then it's just annoying. So I can see why there is not a lot of soil anywhere. Yeah, my back is basically totally fine. All right, Minister, you're not yet unconscious due to starving, but you know what he is gonna do? He is going to, let me install dead power. He's going to bust his way into our base here. So Kellyan, there. I now have dead power so that I can forcibly turn off the door's power, and that way he can't get in. He can't steal anything. Why are you... Yeah, go back to work. The game doesn't really like when you remove access to things, and sometimes you freeze up. So what I'm going to do with aggro is quickly haul everything, and then I'll get exploring. I just want to leave the base in a condition that Kellyan can manage it on her own. Make a few traps. I don't really have a source of steel at the moment, other than stripping up my own floors, so I don't really want to use my steel for traps, because I'd be worried about running out. Oh boy, and this does not look like I'll be able to farm here either. It's all sand. Fertility 10%. What is that bridge then? I gotta know. Oh, probably soft sand. Never mind, I don't have to know. Let's fill that back in with regular. Oh, and Kellyan has the flu. So, bed rest for you. These here I'm going to have as slaves, not because I'm actually going to take slaves. That's against the series, but because this vitals monitor is off. So you're going to be tended with good meds. Because there's no way I'm losing anyone this early on. And I don't think I can explore until the flu is over, because someone needs to tend Kellyan. So, updating after... Go exploring after Kel recovers. That makes sense, I hope, to all of you. Yep, looks like hydroponics. It also means that I'm not going to be able to, like, produce non-hydroponically grown crops like double strand or hay or anything like that. That will be unobtainable. Luckily, she got hit before I left. I could always turn around, and I could, given the vitals monitor and the suspender, because this suspender here has a immunity gain of 117 plus the vitals monitor for an additional 2, so 119%. Probably self-tend her, because she is able to do medical. Not well, but well enough, perhaps. Alright, so other things that I want to do is a smelter and a stone cutter. We have a bunch of stone and slag in here, so I might as well build that. So unfortunately, our plans... Oh, he died. I didn't get to him before he... There's a brief window when you're unconscious due to... Here you go, buddy. Oops. When you're unconscious due to malnutrition and when you die. And I didn't get to him in time. Oh well. Can't torture him then. I'm just going to spend a second to look. So there's uranium here. Certainly a lot of components. No one in the colony right now, between the two of us, knows how to mine at all. So I'm not planning on doing any mining. For now, at least. So I will continue to fix up the base. There's a little bit... Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip up everything in here. There's a little bit of soil here, and I don't really know where the soil extends to, but there's a possibility of growing a tiny bit of something. Tiny. But I like the possibility. Ah, boomalo. Can human meat go into the NPM? It would count as cannibalism, yes. So not only, yeah, it would be cannibalism, and my people would be upset. If you're a transhumanist cannibal, then I guess it would be fine, but we don't meet that criteria. Oh, Kellyanne, you're starving. Yeah, maybe I should probably feed you and tend you. Because that's kind of how we do. And then let's also assign for medicine to be carried. And for now, I'm going to have no drugs. So let me get rid of my other policies that I'm not using. And then for outfits... not tattered or tainted. So allow tainted apparels off, and... percent is 51 or better. So it has to be... Oh, also, no LTEX. We're not Psycasters, so nothing LTEX. In fact, nothing Prestige either. But that will just be default. Hey! Crimson Rust. Cheers. Last sip of my coffee. Drinks on you. I appreciate it, dude. You nice and warm today? You crispy? Would LTEX make superpowers better? No, they would not. Superpowers are separate from that concept. I think what I'm going to do, because Kellyanne's down and out, is just have aggro work to fix up the base. So this will be a smelt from slag, drop on floor, and I'm going to shrink the ingredient radius so we're not running all over the map for it. And then this is the same deal. Cut stone blocks, but shrink the ingredient radius so we're not running all over the map for chunks. What are the pawn's powers this time? Aggro is a promising candidate, which means that he can go into the gene pod and not fail. There's a 0 fail chance for him getting modified. And then Kelly in here is a weapons expert, so she fires faster and aims faster. And don't worry, Miss Rad will be bringing out more coffee. Or Kaishin, as I call her. Alright, Kelly, and how are you doing? You are 41, tended, and 3. Did a bunch of pawns die? No, I just started. So this is a fresh start. And I haven't gone anywhere to explore because, well, you can see the priority above my head. Kellyanne is sick with the flu, so I'm waiting for her to recover before I leave. And to cheer her up. Yeah, so she is psychically sensitive, or unstable as it is called, as her malice. I'm going to plop some uranium columns here to hold up the roof. so that when I mine out these collapsed rock, we don't die. And Desperado Outpost. A high chief of a shielded tribe has sent us a message. Apparently, Imperials based in the nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. They will give me a shield belt or furniture or goodwill. It's guarded by 2 Imperials should I accept this quest. So it's up to you. What you think? 2 Imperials for some benefits. Hey, Aggro! Welcome! The man himself. Cheers, dude! I got my accidental aggro mug if it would focus. And then you're running all over here. Oh, you know what? There was no growing here. I'm not even going to bother. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Let's get a trade spot down, though. And put the trade spot here. Ancient beds only. Yeah, I'm trying to do it so that we don't use non-ancient stuff. Except for, of course, this heater, which will be remedied soon. In fact, rice. Let's continue plant cutting and growing. Because Callian is out of commission for a little bit longer. But soon we'll jump back into commission. Tend and feed. Steel pants. Where do they go? I don't even know where they went. Oh, they just wandered through. They weren't staying. Bye. I'll get pants maybe from the next vault, if I'm lucky. Hey, Tangier, it goes pretty well. Goes pretty well. How about for yourself? How does she have her outdoors requirement fulfilled? I don't understand that at all. Okay, so you guys want to accept the quest. What reward? So the rewards here are 1 bed and slab art. Ooh, we got something going on. Actually, it's 2 beds. Sorry. 2 beds. Number 2 is shield belt. Or 3 is goodwill. Alright, you can decide on that. And we have declined Corsairs attacking immediately. So there are 2 in the northwest, 1 in the west, and 3 in the south. 4 in the south. Well, it's going to be hard for you to attack me because I'm not coming out. You can huff and you can puff, but you are not blowing this door in. Yeah, good luck with that, idiots. Plug in the turret. Turrets can't shoot through doors and walls. Can we decline the radars? Yeah, I think that's basically what we're doing. Alright, Kelly, and you should be very close to... Yeah, you're close to being done. Bash all you want. I ain't opening up. The door is 10k HP, and they're not even attacking the door right now. They're attacking walls, which are 12k HP. They're not getting it. I mean, it will take a lot of effort to repair it, but I don't think aggro is about to go solo 7 or 8 people. Seems unwise. All they had to do was speak friend and enter, but these guys are too dumb to speak friend and enter, so not my fault. So if you haven't voted yet, you can vote on this reward. It's to clear a camp. It's not necessarily required. There's no failure condition. But after this, I will have you vote on whether we go to another vault we open the Ancient Danger, or we go to the camp, or something else. So that will be up and coming as a poll. And let's construct. Bye now. All right, I'll probably want lights for when I'm repairing stuff down here. So let's get those installed. Kellyan, you are now at almost 90%. Can you piss off, Hurdle? In fact, hold on. Surprise! Get shot at, dude. Whoop, he's coming in. Oops, I'm plugging the wrong things. He walked right into it. All right, well, hey, guess what? You live here now, dummy. Dear Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna steal his pants. All right, you guys want me to accept for the shield belt. Got it. So let me do that now. Boom. And then what to prioritize next. There we are, above my head. You can vote. The Bandit Camp, a sealed vault, the Ancient Danger, or some suggested from you all. And I have your pants now. I'm also stealing the duster. What factions this time around? They are the Cheese Raiders, a rough Outlander Union, permanently hostile. The Declined Corsairs, a pirate gang, permanently hostile. And the Shattered Empire, the Zero-Day Exploiters, permanently hostile. Everybody hates me. Nobody likes me. That's just how it rolls. Oh, I should probably stop you from bleeding out. Yeah, let's do that. So I can interrogate you. Be a little nice to be a little mean. That is how we do. Also, practicing my medicine. So you, my little friend here, 97% immune? Yeah, you're fine. Or 95, rather? You're fine. So there's a tiny bit of soil here. I'll probably plant there just to get some straw and double strand and things like that. Things that I just wouldn't otherwise be able to get. And this prisoner is now set to... Let's take the gun out of his... yeah. Let's take the gun out of there. But the prisoner is now set to be interrogated. Close the prisoner door? I will. He's not getting up anytime soon. He's in extreme pain. So it's going to be a while until he gets up. And Kellyan is now up. Cool. Kellyan, let's have you wear his helmet. There you go. And I'm going to clear force now. Escape into the turret room. What could go wrong? Freebie kill. Sounds like a freebie kill to me. All right, we're also going to want a light out here so that we can repair these walls that got damaged. Well, actually, it's these two that got damaged. Never mind, I take that back. And if you haven't voted yet, you've got mere seconds, but it looks like we are off to see the Ancient Danger in a minute. Okay. So, I edited the save game file, and I guess I, at this point, need to explain in some sort of tutorial how I did that. But I added the save game file so that the ancient super soldiers that we find in other vaults are of our ideology, and some of the ancients that are neutral inside of the Ancient Dangers are also of our ideology, but the hostile agents, the ancients that pop out of the Ancient Dangers that try to kill you, are of the Creophage ideology. So not everyone in the Ancient Dangers are going to be recruitable. If they're Creophage, it means that they're cannibals that are never, ever, ever to join. And then if they're of our ideology, it's a little tricky because they won't by default join us. We would need to rescue them. So there's a very limited opportunity to go into Ancient Dangers to add people, and that is by design. But it shouldn't be Creo. It shouldn't be Creo only anymore. I fixed that. It was like something of my same game file reverted. Also, Rancic, thank you for the sub and welcome, and Spooky Little Tree for the follow. So what do we got here? It is Jesus. So they're particularly strong mechanoids that I am going to leave alone, I think, for a bit. Because I honestly don't have the capacity to kill that at the moment. I mean, I could, but it would take a lot of resources. The way I can now reveal the map, yes, I can. So let's go do that. I could set up a lot of deadfall traps, but it would use up a lot of steel. All right, there we are. I've unfogged the map. Actually, before I look at where the resources are in the mountain, let me refog the map so that I can't see into the mountains. And don't worry, this will self-correct in a second. I just have to explore all the rooms that have been in for it to fix up. Oh, nope, hold on. I need to do it again. Clear fog and refog. There we go. So now I'll actually see the full base without holes in our vision or anything like that. I like how I can't even see aggro. It's like, I can't. Where am I? It's like, what is this, Death Stranding? All right, poke into every room. Also, confirmed crits. Thanks for the sub as well. So, yeah, all right. Dub mode is now off. And now I no longer have perfect vision of all these mountains, right? Like, I can't know that there's compacted machinery deep inside them or whatever. But the base is actually revealed, which is kind of nice. Oh, the nutrient paste has weird fog. I'm just not going to fix that for now. There's a superpower that allows you to phase through walls, and I think what I'm going to do is, if I get like a wall phaser, I'll just have them phase through the nutrient paste wall. That will be the way to fix that. So there's one problem fixing up the vault walls like this. And the problem is that they won't stop fixing the walls on their own, like at all. So you have to tell them to stop, or they'll just continue to do it forever until they like have a mental break. So you got to be a little careful about that. All right, next is these three options. Because that Ancient Danger is probably just too difficult for us to bother with at the moment. Doesn't mean I'll never do it, just means I'm not eager to do it right now. And I think I have enough excess power generation in this base to have the most inefficient grow zone known to man. I'm going to call this the hay field. Because it's really not a field. It's like a tiny garden. But it looks like there's a better spot. Ooh, new lovers. So here's the thing. There's no such thing as these ancient beds that are double beds. So I'm going to build a double bed. I think that that's reasonable. And it's poor. Oh, come on, man. Aren't you like 11? What are you, very skilled professional? Actually, you're about as skilled as about half the tradesmen that I've ever hired, so. There we go. Good. We'll put this here. Okay. No, what do you not understand? I did this for you. Get moving. And we have a visitor. 3 visitors from the A-Shielded tribe. If you haven't voted yet, you have about 45 seconds left to do it about what we're doing next. And it looks like there's going to be another possibility of a grow zone here, which is good. Very good. So Hurdle's no longer capable of walking, which means we can now interrogate him. This is not the rituals that I had chosen. So I might have to go edit my ideology at some point. But perhaps we can communally decide on a cost for doing so. Oh. Well, I don't think that interrogation's going to succeed. You knocked him unconscious. Okay, it succeeded. Harvey's breakout. A prisoner being held by declined Corsairs has managed to steal a radio and call me. Harvey is being held near a camp near the nest under armed guard. Rescue him, and he will join the colony. He is a 29-year-old taxidermist. 2 turrets, 1 mortar, 2 pirates. And he is absolutely not one of us. Because I see he has a face tattoo. And our ideology doesn't allow tattoos. So there's no way that Harvey is one of us. He looks tribal to me. Sorry, dude. So that revealed the prison camp. So that's what that interrogation was. You, prisoner, I am... Yeah, I'm just going to let you languish here for a minute. I don't think I'm allowed to kill them. Respected if guilty. Yes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to encourage this prisoner to escape for execution reasons. I know how that sounds. How'd you die? What the heck? Wait, what? Who punched you? MAGA. Okay, of course it's a MAGA. MAGA punched you to death. Cool. What, you wimp or something? Yeah, you're a wimp. Okay. Wow, that's, usually wimps drop unconsciously. They don't just get punched to death. So you all voted that I go to the Seal Vault next. So I'm going to have Aggro start to hack this broadcast station for knowledge about the Shield Vault. And Hurdle is escaping. So let's stop that. You're not guilty, are you? What I need is a prisoner execute ritual, clearly. Maybe I'll have them heal up a little bit more before escaping next, so that I can do some real damage, and they can try to punch me back. So there we go, treasure hunt to the ancient vault. It is kind of far away. Two days away, but Aggro is going to go. Aggro, I want you to ditch the flak, because the flak jacket will slow you down. And then it is 11 o'clock in the morning. Let's have you go now. So Aggro, traveling with the pack of survival meals. Let's first create a new food restriction called travel. Allow all meals and raw food of agave and berries, chocolate, pemmican, insect jelly. All right, that looks about right. And put him on travel so that I can gauge how much food he has. Now, he has a nuclear stomach, so it doesn't take very much to keep him sustained. I'm going to bring 2 meds and 3 meals. Go juice, just in case. And send. Oh, my posture, I might have missed it, but my posture is actually pretty good. A weird flex. Kellyanne should be fine in wardening Hurdle on her own. And I do hope to be adding more people to our roster as a result. All right, quick question. Should I be allowed to correct ideology bugs? Yes, Yes, but at a cost, or no. You can decide. So what I would do, if you're wondering, my roles are named incorrectly. I don't know how they reset randomly. It's really strange to me. And then my rituals are wrong as well. Everything else is correct. Everything else looks right except for those two things. So aggro's on his way, 1.3 days away from this sealed vault. Now there's two types of vaults. There's sealed ones and looted ones. Looted ones will still have some stuff, but not a whole lot. Sealed vaults will have a lot of stuff. The problem, I think the chief problem is we don't really have any carry weight. So no matter what is in the sealed vault, we don't really have the capacity to bring it home. Not until we have some tamed animals. But Kellyan and Aggro, neither of them are good at taming anything. Yeah, if you don't lock them, they like change. It is annoying, and that's obviously what happened, but I didn't notice until I started. All right, so Hurdle can walk again. Oh, we're still interrogating him. Okay, more info. We're just gonna bleed you for intel, dude. This is great. This is like, I mean, it's pretty evil, but, you know, whatever. Am I low in race? No, I'm not low in race. This is like 2 weeks worth of meals for nutrient paste. How do you get new powers? You go into the gene tailoring pod, but the gene tailoring pod is augmented by additional structures that reduce the fail chance. So there is how many total structures are there that you can add? Let me get a quick count. I just need to look up the mod. But it's something like 30, 40 different things that you can add to the gene pod to be able to make it stronger. And you have a bolt-action rifle. It's just a Techist-style weapon. It's a standard bolty. So you can, for the gene pod, you can add 10 injector pumps to reduce the time it takes to go through a pod process. You can add 2 of these dialyzers. I only have 1 of them, but it's 5% fail chance each reduction. You can add 2 centrifuges. I don't have any of those. You can add 10 simulation drives. I have 4. You can add 2 genome stabilizers, which I have 0 of as well. And then that's how to reduce the fail chance. And then there's some extra bonuses, like the macro thermometer and the mucus inducer, which add ability slots for you to level up past 3. And then the nanotech retractor, which allows you to remove weaknesses. And then the nanite sampler, which is what I have, which you can pick between 2 rather than be given 1 random. So there's a bunch of additional gene tailoring stuff that we can loot, which is actually part of the goal that we have here, is to get a full lab up and running. I like how we just knock him unconscious and then interrogate him every time. I mean, it failed this time, but it worked a few times. So Kellyan won't clean, which means this base is going to get a right bit messy as a result of her inability to clean. But what I will do is add another grow light here. And what can I grow here? You know what? I don't even need a grow light. I'm going to grow fiber corn, because then I don't need a grow light. Fiber corn grows, if you click on it, you can see the light requirement is only 30% light, which means it can grow with regular room lights. It doesn't require a grow light. And because wood is such a scarce resource here in the desert, why not a little fiber corn? All right, you are going to be allowed to mine, but only this collapsed rock junk to try to clean up the room. How old are my doggos? Tusk actually just had a birthday 3 days ago. So she is 6, and then Echo's 7, and Yoda's 9. Hi. Hi, Tusk. You heard your name? Come here. Hey, puppy. No one can see you when you're there. You gotta come over here. There's a treat. So that's Tusk. Let me get my mic out of the way. That's Tusk there. Ni hao. Ni hao. And then this is little Yoda making a whole lot of ruckus. I don't know why. He just doesn't. So aggro is only 0.2 days away from the sealed vault. Kellyan, attempting to mine and barely heard of its skill level. Love it. And you guys say pretty definitively that I'm allowed to correct some bugs. So let me do that right now, and I'm going to save first before I screw this up further. So development mode, edit mode. The captain was supposed to be called a commander. These don't really matter, they're just names, but I'm going to fix that anyway. And then operator. So for rituals, what rituals should I have? I'm going to have you vote on them. Just what I'm allowed to have. So social festival. And the top 4 choices will become my 4 rituals, or 3 choices or whatever. Dance party. Some of these have requirements though. So what rituals, this is tough. What rituals would we otherwise have? Because I don't think drum circle is something that we would have unlocked by default. So sky lantern, I'll skip that. Sky lanterns. Symbol burning. Symbol burning, symbol burning. I'm looking at what gets unlocked. Isolationist, symbol burning. Yeah. There's not even a, we're there. Okay, I'm gonna keep this pause for a second. I guess there isn't a prisoner sacrifice. So that is all I will add. Which is only 4 rituals. So never mind. I'm going to ask a different question. Should I add a 4th ritual? Yes or no? So the 4th ritual would be... what am I missing? The dance party, I guess? It's the only one I'm missing? I don't really care about what their names. So Princess just joined us. She was inside of the vault that we arrived at. Her powers is super strength. So melee DPS doubles, carrying capacity doubles, melee damage doubles, carrying inventory size doubles. And she is deaf. And she is deaf, but high social. She is not deaf, she's just psychologically deaf, which can be resolved. She's an undergrounder optimist, and let's queue up the giveaway timer. Above my head, there it is. So anyone that is active in the chat until the timer runs out is eligible to get Gwendolyn Princess Mikado. Oh my god, that is one heck of a name. She has an EMP launcher, and let's start cracking our way into this vault here. And get rid of the dev mode for now. All right, Princess, can you go into a new room so that things can get revealed? I'm just trying to click. Is this turret functional? It is, and in fact, it's on right now. Come on. So she'll only be revealed. Oh, there we go. I found a room. I was just like clicking, panicked. So now she can see her way around. She can't do intellectual, so she can't hack her way out. She can... Oh, but she has melee damage doubled. So let me see if I can't just bash a door down. Here, let me bash... this one. Maybe she can get through it quicker than we'd be able to with hacking. And now, because we have 3 people, quartermaster role is unfilled. It's too bad she doesn't have a burning passion in melee, because she, being super strong, would make one heck of a crazy meleeer. But no, that just can't happen. Oh, another thing that I'm going to need to do is hopefully she can build. So where is the power? Because I don't have any sources of food where she is right now. So she is going to need to feed herself. So let's assign her to construction. She sucks at it, but it's better than nothing. And Aggro is trying to get himself in there. I'm actually going to risk taking the Go Juice so that I can stay up later and hack faster. Big risk with some rewards of clearing this first sealed vault quicker. Oh, and Princess is like, you know what? I'm going to sleep. So this door should pop open. Why isn't it? Oh, because you failed. Come on, open sesame. There we go. That's all the food I wanted. There's also a freezer here that we might want to bring back so that we can keep meat frozen, because one of the reasons I haven't been hunting is we have no way to keep meat because we don't have air conditioning in this base. So, yeah, we might want to bring that home. Thank you for tuning in to The Vultures, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhodamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, or alternatively, you could join Discord and sign up for notifications. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to everybody that came out to the live stream and supported me, Twitch subscribers and Patreon patrons alike, and viewers like you that support the channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, friends. Greetings there, Vault Dwellers. Rhodamont here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 3 of The Vultures, which originally streamed live on Twitch. And you guys want a 4th ritual. Got it. So let me take a look. Go back into dev mode. So I'm missing the drum. No, not the drum. I'm missing the dance festival. Dance party. We will say random recruit. Just call it a vulture party. Alrighty, thanks for voting. You've got about a minute and a little bit of change left to be eligible for Princess, so if you're a subscriber of mine, just type something in the chat. I'm actually going to bash this, because we can bash it together. I don't know if this is faster. Maybe it is. Actually, going through a wall would be faster. Yeah. Rename the rituals as well? Sure. While we smash the heavy metal, I could do that. What was it supposed to be? Let me open up the details there. Alright, so the Requiem is correct. This is supposed to be totem burning. And the party is fine. This is the Vulturian Festival. And this should be random recruit. Yep. And the symbol burning should be goodwill. Yep. And that is the giveaway timer. Congratulations, Giant Domain. Giant's Domain, if you... I don't know. what you want to name Gwendolyn. Actually, it kind of makes sense because she is super strong. So she's as strong as like 2 other people combined. So calling her Giants, or maybe Giant. But if you want to change your name, just tag me so that I get the message and you can decide what it should be. Giants is fine? All right, I'll make it plural again. That works out. All right, maybe there's additional people living in this vault here. And let me go back to what I was doing. So totem burning, Volturian festival, take to the sky. Which is the ancient complex. So now this is correct. Unless I had a typo. And save, so I don't have to do that twice. I don't know if this is faster, but... Oh, another thing... Yeah, I turned off auto home zoning. So how is Kellyanne coming to that? Oh, man. Her cleaning is... Or her mining is so bad. So bad. Does it train melee skill? No, it does not, unfortunately. Because it is a... You only train skill when you're attacking a valid target. So that's also true for shooting. Bashing down the rocks would be faster? It would be, but there's no rocks. This entire structure is fully enclosed by the vault walls. So there's no rocks to get in. Like if you look at our vault, it's entirely 100% encompassed. It only ever has holes in it if it's bugged out somehow, which doesn't happen to be the case in this case. Well, we're almost the way through. Aggro's very tired here. And sleep. Alright, so there's a caravan coming in 3.1 days to murder us. Got it. So yeah, she can carry up to 70 kilograms, which might be useful. We might be able to actually get something cool out of this vault as a result of her strongness. She is, well, she's kind of like, Gwendolyn Christie or whatever. Is that her name? Yeah, Gwendolyn Christie. Right? That's the actress that played Bran of Tarth on Game of Thrones, who was huge. And her name... Oh, that's the wrong person. Her name also happens to be Gwendolyn. Spelled a little differently, but close enough. So as long as one of the people in these pods isn't Jaime Lannister or Torborn, we'll be good. Interrogation success. Glow World medicine and a skill trainer with a possible unknown threat. Man, we are bleeding this dude for intel. I love it. Literally, in some cases, bleeding him. All right, you. I don't know what I'm going to have you do. Maybe uninstall some stuff. And stockpile the uninstalled here. Aggro will be up. Tormund Giantsbane, yeah. Did I say his name wrong? I probably did. Alright, Aggro, you are cloud watching. I'll allow it because you're almost bottomed out for recreation. These aren't, yeah. So, who's starving? Giants? Oh, yes, that's my fault. You should be set on travel meals. All right, let's get hacking. I will also leave this turret installed if the caravan comes to interrupt us before we're done. So we have some automated defenses. Botch, 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 botch. Yeah, I get it. You suck. You suck so bad at this task. So Kelly is just, I don't really know what she's doing at the moment. I think she's trying to mine this stuff out, which she sucks at mining. Giants, is you any better? Oh, Lord, no. Okay, none of them can mine. None of them can handle. So, yeah, this is fun. I think what I'm going to do is, Aggro, you are going to build 2 beds. Oh, I don't have enough steel. Let's blow up these generators, because I don't think I'm going to be bringing these home. I'm trying to make some beds so that we can sleep faster, because then we can get through this quicker as a result. Added benefit. So, Giants, go to sleep. There you go. Excellent bed and good bed. All right, that's good enough for me. And these are both bedrooms that are slightly impressive. The other thing I might be able to do is to decide on a quartermaster. So quartermaster is the morale person, is the morale guide. Who should our quartermaster be? Aggro, Kel, or Giants. So they all have roughly the same amount of social skill. 12, 11, and 11. The moral guide, so just in case you're not familiar, the commander and the leader and the moral guide both need relatively high levels of social skill to be able to be successful at their various roles. Technicians need research, and operators need shooting skill. And everybody is roughly tied, so, you know, it really doesn't, it effectively doesn't really matter who does it, because everyone has roughly this same amount of skill. She is deaf, but we can cure her deafness through a pod removal. Well, Aggro's like, all right, foosball. He breaks into like an unknown facility and he immediately jumps for the foosball. I already kind of know what's in here, but I will poke in here anyway. And Cypher, thanks for the resub. There's a good marine armor. I'm not going to wear it right now because it weighs a lot and it slows you down. But you guys obviously want Giants as the quartermaster, so I'm going to set that up. And there's another turret to be installed for automated defense reasons. So I'm going to have Giants move that. So the next question is, what door to hack? A lot of you probably already know the layout of this. So, you know, yeah, whatever. Northwest, north, east, or east. We'll call it that. So northwest, north, northeast, east. I know it's not perfect, but it's good enough. All right, and then role change. Giants, you're going to become our quartermaster. Oh, I don't even need participants? Yeah, I'm not even going to participate. You're just going to dub yourself quartermaster, and that will be good enough for us. I'm going to start hacking the north door because that's what's winning. But if you change your mind, that's fine. There's also all these hermetic crates to open up. And there she is. Nobody attended. Just bestowed it upon herself. Love it. All right, so she can't hack, but she can at least open these crates. So we have literal meds and uranium. Tasty. And another interrogation success of a mysterious installation structure. Nice, an ancient complex. All right, 1 more minute left on that poll. I guess giants put on the armor. That's fine. I'm going to have her switch her gun from the EMP to an assault rifle so she can actually kill something. Because EMP launchers are not going to kill anyone. Speaking of killing, get out of here. Would you be so kind, my lady, to build a door for us? Climate adjuster for May. Climate adjuster guarded by 5 men hunting alpha beavers. And these are the rewards. I'll have you vote on this once the current poll is over. Given our current temperature, I'm guessing it would be colder, not warmer, but I don't really know. Okay. Should I accept the climate adjuster for pay? What do you guys think? So, the reward is a reinforced barrel for mortars, a gun link, which is a helmet that allows you to shoot a little bit more accurately, and glow roll meds or luciferium. It's guarded by 5 alpha beavers, and I will have to destroy it myself. It's not a timed thing, it is forever. Until destroyed. Alright, pods are empty. Totally, that was a bust. Bomber. Couldn't see that coming. The thing is, on our way out, we can hack the other broadcast station to get an opportunity to go to another one of these locations. The other thing I'm going to do is to counsel Aggro to try to improve his mood. And it worked. +8. Trying to just keep him happy so that he's easier to overwork and underpay. I am playing under the modded storyteller, whatever his name is, the ancient one. What's his name? Hold on, sorry. I don't have it memorized. The vanilla expanded introduces so much stuff that it's hard for me to memorize it. Oh my god. Alfred Ancient. So Alfred Ancient is designed, and I haven't actually checked the code myself, but he's designed to slowly ramp up invasions. So he starts off slow and steady and just keeps getting more and more ridiculous as to the dangers that he throws your way. So, fun times. And yeah, the nanites went poof. I didn't get to them in time. Hey, giants! Let's have you power this on. And this. Alright, Aggro, I'm going to have you hack the pod. And rescue of Macmillan. From an unknown threat from the interrogation. Man, we are bleeding this dude for all of his intel. I love it. So you can hear all that stuff power on here. And that was uranium. All right. So we are going to continue to uninstall some things. Uh-oh. I installed something that, like, turned all the power off. And then we're going to stockpile the stuff that we're uninstalling near the slingshot. I think you see where I'm going with this. This is a double-edged sword, I might add, because you can definitely slingshot so much stuff that you cripple yourself with expensive stuff. But that's fine. Okay, so we have a nanite centrifuge, which reduces fail chance by 5%. We have the injectors, which speed up. We have the dialyzer, which is reduces the fail chance. And then we have sim drives, which reduce at 1% per each. So the big question is, and you guys want me to accept the climate adjuster for pay, I will ask you about what reward in a second, because I'm about to leave this map tile. What should I bring? Kitchen facilities, cooler, and oven, stove, what is it called? cooking station. Or gene modding. Gene modding stuff. Or heaters and farming. So, what should I bring with me? The kitchen facilities, because back home, we don't have a cooler for our food, meaning that we can't really hunt, and we don't have a cooking station, so we can't really cook. Gene modding stuff. So the thing about Aggro is he can go through the gene tailoring process and never fail. So for him, what's most useful is the injector pumps to get him through the gene modding process more quickly. But for everybody else, what's most useful is the fail chance reduction objects. So we can decide it. If gene modding wins, we can decide kind of what parts of the gene modding we want to bring. And then heaters and farming equipment. So I had to break down, due to hypothermia, I had to break down one of the hydroponic farms. And it wouldn't be a terrible idea to bring additional hydroponic farms whole as a result of having to break them down. In either case, all of the stuff is going to get uninstalled and loaded up near the slingshot. So I'm doing that now. And we have a shaman merchant coming by. I haven't really looked at what Killian's doing at all, but everything is sort of automated. So there's not a whole lot that I need doing. And I'll put one more minute on that poll. It looks like kitchen stuff is going to win. But we'll see. So once I haul everything, what I plan on doing is everything that I'm not bringing with me, I'll hope to get freebie stuff. Hey! We found a sealed vault. Whoo! Good interrogation. Man, I am just going to keep interrogating this guy until he dies of old age. Because he has been so useful. And yeah, I can start hacking the broadcast station. Yeah, that prisoner is singing like a canary. I guess I could have also said the ancient point defense, but I don't think I would be able to carry it. It's too heavy. It weighs 100 kilograms, and we don't have that kind of carry weight. We're almost done getting everything ready. And it looks like kitchen facilities. Got it. So, let's see what we can actually carry. So I'm going to reform the caravan to head home. Bringing the food. Probably not all the meds. And then we can bring a cooler. And not even the cooking station. So yeah, I am going to be very restricted about what I can carry. Obviously. Byron, thank you for the gifted subs. So that's all we're going to be able to bring out of here, which is why Beasts of Burden is going to be so important, but we don't have anyone that can animal tame. Thank you, Byron. All right, so we know what we're bringing. We're bringing basically only the cooler and the cooking station, which is fine. There will be other vaults, which means let's go ahead and set to load. Chem fuel, components, meds -1. No, actually, all the meds. We'll just bring the Glow World meds with us. Uranium. Not cooler. Well, I'll just undo the cooler at the end, because that will be easier. So, not cooking station, not cooler. But everything else. I'm not going to bother with the wood. Or the steel or uranium. Okay, accept. And now this is going to get loaded in the slingshot and sent to a random vault, and then in about 10 days' time, they will return us with some sort of benefit. I want to keep the armor because good marine armor is pretty good. And I'm leaving the gun behind because I don't. I'll have other guns. All right, so zero-day exploiters are here to come mess with us. It's Nicholas the Fire Bomber. That royal bastard. He's gonna lose. So the climate adjuster for pay. What reward? Because I'm about to run out of time on it. So you have only 1 minute to vote. Sorry. This is my neglect. So 1, Reinforced Barrel. 2, Gunlink and Glitter World Meds. 3, Luciferium. It's up to you. Alright, they're beginning their assault. Okay, it's gonna be like that. Got it. I'm gonna forbid the door so we don't just go walking out there. And we'll leave once everything is loaded up. Alright, launched. Aggro and Giants, let's pop this door open. And murder our foul friend here. Okay, except for 2. Man, we're not having... What is with the line of sight? All right, let me turn this off so that he comes in. What are you doing? Alright, so the climate adjuster site is here, guarded by alpha beavers. I actually don't know if it's making it hotter or colder. But since I live underground, it really doesn't matter. Whatever way that is going, it has very little bearing. Alright, Nicholas is starting. Oh, here we go. Yes, come in. No, don't shoot at me. Get out of here. Alright, he went splat. Alright, let's get out of here. We're leaving this sealed vault to go home. We're bringing the meals, the glitter, the cooking station, the cooler. I have 1 pound left, 1 kilo left. I guess 4 gold. And 1 med. Send. Sweet. Hopefully we'll continue to add to our roster. I'm surprised that all those pods are empty. But, you know, there's a chance that we'll find more. We're definitely going to want more hydroponics. So, yeah, looking at Kellyan's priority, Kellyan will be doing the hydroponics soon. So, next priority. Head to another vault. Head to the climate adjuster. Head to the pirate site. What else is there out here? So there's 2 sealed vaults. The climate adjuster, the bandit camp, and the complex. Okay. There's a big old list. Feel free to vote for your favorite. So the reason I don't tend to use gunlinks is gunlinks actually increase the chance that you get shot in the head. So I kind of avoid gunlinks as a result. It's not to say that they would be bad. And maybe if I get a superpower on one of my people that is like immortality, where they get resurrected after they die, I'll use a gunlink. Because, you know, then what's the risk, right? But until I have such a powerful boon, I'm going to avoid getting myself killed. Now, there's a few... Oh, here we go. Peace talks. Ha! We tortured him into peace talks? Yeah, peace talks can't work, though, because we are forced hostile. So, can't be an option, as it is totally bugged out. So, let's delete them. There is no peace. There is only war. War is eternal. You feel like raiding vaults is a waste of time until I get more hauling? Well, giants can carry 70 kilos, so giants is a hauler, for lack of a better term. And then you also have to consider that if I go there and get more people, that is potentially more hauling as well. Because each pond that you add can give you roughly 20 to 25 hauling. And someone named Trumpet needs rescue. 1 pirate, 2 turrets. Unknown threat. Dude, like, how do you know everything? I love this. This is such a broken... I mean, I love the vanilla expanded mods, but they are not known to be balanced. Dear Lord, are they not. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna no interact with you for a bit, because I have so many quests now that I don't need more. Yeah, he is the planetary gossip. Oh, Jesus! Better get that heat quick. Okay, I need to unplug some batteries. Cause that's scary. We're getting heat stroked too. Yep, it's breaking a lot of stuff. So these ancient batteries here hold a lot of charge. Oh boy. They hold a lot of charge, and as a result, they go boom boom real big. Like, holy crap. That is not expecting that. My lord. Okay, head to another vault. Got it. Get the sampler. Okay. Lesson learned. My chem fuel's gone. We make more chem fuel, but let me move these batteries, or at least 2 of them. I'm going to wait to move the 3rd. We're only going to charge 1 battery at a time for sanity's sake. And yeah, that was crazy. I'm glad I wasn't standing near there, because that would have been pseudo-fatal. Randall Thor, thanks for giving out subs, dude. Cheers. Ooh, wow. I like how there's one little spot here that doesn't have a overhead mountain. I'm totally going to install a telescope there if I ever find one. All right, so now we're building the power switches, and I'm going to switch the 2 of these batteries off. Spidey Clone, thanks for the gifted subs as well. I think you guys deserve the the pink camera. I can cheers to that. Thank you all. You're also so very kind. I'm one of the best, you think, when it comes to balancing chat interaction, stories, and interesting mod choices? I do my best. I absolutely love interacting with you all. It's like the light of my day, which is why I'm a workaholic that never stops doing this. And I love the stories. And I hope that I get to tell them, you know? I am very, very eager for all the miniseries. I really like how, you know, I've introduced that concept so I can get more of these interesting stories told that might influence and encourage you all to try these yourself. Oh my lord, that was a bad explosion. And yeah, thank you so very much. Oh man, there is a lot going on. Crimson Rust, Cypher, Shellbell, Kelly, and Byron, thanks for the gifted subs. Cheers. And for you unfortunate few sub dodgers, if I have animals to raffle off, I will open it up to everybody, not just the subs, so that you guys aren't left out. So Aggro and Giants is about a day away. They're pretty close. Now I think the worry is until we get additional hydroponic basins, we can't really support too many people. So I have to be careful about adding too many people all at once without... Whoa! Polar bears? In the desert? I'm just going to forbid the door. Actually, no, I'm not going to forbid the door. I'm going to power this up. Because the problem is my people are coming home, and I'm gonna need to clear this out, or they're not gonna be able to get home. Oh wow, that must have been a brain shot. Yeah, brain shot. Dang! Whoa, 2 brain shots. All right. One of them actually didn't immediately spoil, which is kind of interesting. It also means that, well, I am bringing a freezer home, so I think it's fine. They're both not spoiled. I don't think you guys realize how uncommon that is by difficulty. I will take it. It's a regular Arby's up in here. Yeah, streamer luck. Sure, we could go with streamer luck. I don't always get lucky, but when I get lucky, it is streamer luck. Aggro and Giants are on their way home. I'm trying to think of how to manage the next... And Shellbow, thanks for the bits. Randall Thor and Byron, thanks for even more gifted subs to the few that managed to dodge. Where's the string shot loot? It takes about 5 to 10 days for slingshot loot to return to you. It's not an instant process. So the way it works is you send loot that you load into the slingshot out to nowhere. You basically just donate it to some other vault that it ceases to actually functionally exist. And then instead what ends up happening is you'll get uranium, plasteel, or gold, and then a random item or two as a result of your donation. That's the way the slingshots work. So I'm never ever getting those items that I put into the slingshot back. I'm getting gold, plasteel, or uranium plus a random item. But that random item can be really powerful. The random item might be Resmec Serum or Healmec Serum or Incendiary Lancers or something like that. It's, it can be pretty spicy. And it's roughly of equal value. So the more you load into slingshot, the more benefit that you get. The caveat, however, being if you slingshot a lot of stuff, your colony wealth skyrockets really, really high. That's already one of the really difficult things to manage in this mod pack, is that my colony wealth starts off really high because of all of this stuff, right? So the more you use the slingshot, the more difficult you're essentially making the game as a result. So you just be cautious with it, because it's a double-edged sword. You get a lot of freebies, but those freebies can bite you. Oh, there's grow space underneath the smelter. Derp. Should have checked that. And prepare the bedroom. That's a good call. Well, I already have the bedroom. We good. What I do need to do is I need to prepare the altar room, which I don't think is supposed to be called the Superior Effigy of the Lone Altar. I can fix that. You guys voted for me to fix things like that. It's supposed to be the Volturian Totem. You know, it doesn't really matter what the totem's called. So I won't bother. Will my prisoners starve? Nah. No interaction doesn't mean we don't feed them. It just means we don't do other things. And yeah, we're bringing home a, oh, it's home. We're bringing home the ancient cooler and the cooking station to be able to do something with these bears. So put the freezer and the butcher. There we go. Pushed kill in a little far. Yeah, as you can see, they don't learn that because by default in RimWorld, repair tasks don't take like a year and a day. The game doesn't know to stop repairing. You kind of have to do that manually. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Giants drop the marine armor. So let me change this outfit again. Oops. To not include marine armor so that we can lower the carry weight. We're going to head out to another vault in the morning. The climate adjuster, I don't know what it's doing. The temperature is not weird right now, so I don't know if it's warmer or colder. All I know is it's really does not matter for us at all. It's not hot or cold in this base, so it has a functionally no effect. Now that we're pulling up these crops, let's move the hydroponic basin towards the kitchen. Maybe leaving a space to walk around it. And then here's the cooler, and the cooler is going to go down to freezing, which means I'm closing this door here. And then the cooking station. The thing is, no one can cook, even a little bit. So we're going to butcher creatures, maybe not insects, but we're going to butcher creatures to the best of our ability, which is basically 0. All right, so Giants is dropped. Oh, for real? Don't get hurt. Don't get... Oh my god. Giants, chill! All right, you Mike Tyson'd her. Ripped off her ear. The problem with having ×2 DPS is, well, you have ×2 DPS. When you get in a social fight, you just rip and shred until the damage is done. Hey, Kelly, get back in bed. You're barely conscious. Bad Giants, bad. Just because your name is Giants doesn't mean you have to act so uncivilly. Well, we owe her an ear. The good news is, because she's a masochist, she rather liked it. I guess it's her kink? Did she start the fight? Yeah, she started the fight. So, she wanted to get beaten up. Alright. That's just weird. So aggro and Giants is going to head to... I'm going to wait to go to the closest vault because I don't want to leave Kelly in this condition alone. Because it's going to be hard to defend against invaders when I'm this injured. I want, you know, it's possible that like Hurdle punches us out or something. So I'm going to give her a chance to recover. Also, grab your machine pistol? I guess you had a bolty, but yeah, grab your bolty. Right, Giants, that was very mean. Next time, leave some skin on the ear. So the grow light is for the hay grass, because hay grass requires light level 51, and then the fiber corn is the other spot just to save us power. Quest available, the Hunted Praetor. Nope. Not helping you out. Alrighty. And we have a visitor, whose name is almost Glaucoma. Glaucoma. Wow. You've got good stats, dude. Pemmican. I don't really know if I want to trade with them, but good stats. I'm going to try to strip up this bridge here because I don't want flammable bridges. In fact, one might argue, because of the flammability of this ancient solar generator, that this is not the best spot for batteries. Yeah, let me turn off the award preferences from 0 day to not accept honor. That's a good call. Thanks, Shona. And I immediately, I immediately get one that's like, here's some neuroformers. Yeah, no, leave me alone, please. All right, so as soon as Kellyan is a little bit more healed, a transport crash. You are an enemy. Nope, just gonna leave you there. Enjoy bleeding out in the sand. I guess Giants decided to put on the gun link. I'll allow it. And there is not much left to do in the base right now other than to clean and to remove some of these tank traps and the like. So let me do that. Get rid of some of this garbage that's everywhere. Take his pants? They're not going to be pants by the time I get there. They're going to be tainted pants. Tainted pants sounds like some deep doo-doo mistakes. That's what that sounds like. Oh, look at all this slag. Was it brown pants? Maybe it was. Yeah, it was already brown. So, where's my slag? What a rip. This one's gonna take a while. All right, so Kellyan's fully healed. We are gonna go tomorrow morning. And the marriage is on. Dang, a little fast, guys. I mean, I know it's kind of the end of the world, but for real. So that also means that I probably should consider the lone altar. So I'm going to put an altar in here, meaning that I'm going to move Giant's bedroom to the slingshot area. And then let's put a lectern in there as well. And I can start going on pews as well. And let's have aggro start building that. Because I could also add to my roster. The thing is, the rituals that add random recruits, those recruits aren't going to be ancient vaulters, so I don't know how we're going to handle that. I'll have to have you all vote, I guess. And let's do that. So, should we admit vultures that are not powered individuals? So here's the thing. The way ideology works is when you have a successful ritual that adds random people, like the Vulture Party or the Vulturian Festival, what will end up happening is a random recruit will join, but that random recruit will not have powers. Now the thing is, we could power them up ourselves going through the gene tailoring process, but they aren't powerful in their own way, you know? So I don't know whether you want me to add them or not, because technically they believe in our ideology, but they're not ancients. They could just be people that we imprison and torture because we're sick like that. And there we go. Now we are debris free. Totally debris free up in this little colony. I hurdle. And by admit, I mean like recruit, keep, etc. Oh, I should not have let you build that.